Local artists will soon have an opportunity to have their work displayed in downtown Covington as part of what's being called an alley gallery. And part of that project will include an inclusive sensory path. So joining me now to tell us more about this project is Jennifer Simpson-Smith. She's the Vice President of Old Town Covington. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, and thank you for bringing all of these beautiful pieces of artwork.
Yes.
We want to talk a little bit about this whole idea of an alley gallery. Where did this idea originate?
So the alley gallery came from previous board members and current board members, brought it to the board, and they were like, hey, let's try and do this in Covington. So it's been a couple years in the works, needed some funding, but we're finally getting it off the ground after we received 2 grants for it.
Yeah, I was going to say, you did get some nice grants to help you get started with this.
Yes, we're so fortunate. The People's Bank Foundation gave us $2,000, and the Virginia Department of Housing and Community Development just gave us $6,000.
Wow, congratulations on that.
Yes.
So let's talk about the space. Here's the space before, right?
Yes.
And tell me a little bit about what an alley gallery exactly is going to be.
So an alley gallery is kind of what it sounds like. It's an outdoor art gallery, but we wanted to give it something a little different. I'm an occupational therapist, so I kind of wanted to incorporate that into it. So we thought, well, let's do a sensory path with it.
Yeah.
So we're not only going to have artwork displayed, but we're also going to have some sensory components. Think your brain and your body working together, proprioceptive input, vestibular input, running, jumping, skipping. So the kids have something active to do while they're also visiting the art.
Absolutely. That looks beautiful too. Yeah. So I was kind of curious about the sensory piece. How is this going to work in conjunction with all the art that we're going to see?
So the art's going to be displayed on the wall. We've got beautiful cases. There's going to be 8 large cases for canvas paintings, pictures, drawings, and then we're going to have 7 smaller ones. So we can display our pottery, we can display jewelry, any mode of artwork that you express yourself with, we can put into these cases as long as it'll fit.
Yeah.
Underneath of it, we'll have sensory components. So on the wall, we've got some musical components where kids can come through and play music. We'll have some visual things with mirrors that they can look into and play with. And then on the actual alley, we have an artist who's donated her time and talents, and she's going to make an actual pathway mural.
Wow, that is so cool. Yes. I love this idea so much, especially when it's an alley that a lot of people, maybe walk through frequently. Yes. In, your downtown area. And we're looking at some of the beautiful paintings, and really you have a call to local artists, right?
Yes, so we have a call out to local and regional artists. All of the artwork that you see here is from local artists in Covington, but we're expanding it regionally. So if you have artwork, if you have pottery, jewelry, anything, submit it. We'll have a committee that's going to go through and select the artwork to display.
Really, any kind of art, like you said, like the jewelry that we're seeing, pottery, anything that you want to submit,
yes.
Go ahead and do that. And then I was asking you earlier if it's for sale, but you're going to do something a little different, right?
Yes, so each quarter we're going to rotate out the artwork, and when we do that, we'll retain it. So if you are selected to be in the alley gallery, Old Town Covington will take possession of it, and once a year we're going to have a silent auction, and we're going to auction off the pieces, and then the money made from that will help us to maintain and update the alley gallery.
Yeah, so it's always going to be different.
Absolutely.
So you'll be frequently rotating that art.
Yes.
And featuring other artists. So
absolutely.
I love this idea. So if I'm interested in submitting some work, how do I do that? How do I get in touch with you?
So our office is open Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 to 2, and you can come in, drop off anytime during that time, or if that doesn't work for you, give us a call, message us on Facebook, email us, and we can arrange a time for pickup.
Okay. And are you looking for, from the young to old artists? I mean,
we're looking for everybody.
Okay.
Yes, we've had a couple of submissions from some elementary students, so we're so excited.
Yes, and it's just going to be a beautiful space.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, okay, so we want to pop up the information on your screen. So if you do want to submit, you certainly can. Okay, I don't think that we have that, but we're going to go put it on our website.
Okay,
so
perfect.
You can go over to our website, wdbj7.com, and we'll have all the information there to submit your pieces of work. And when is this going to all start?
Well, we have a huge hometown Halloween event the Friday before Halloween, and so we're hoping to have it open for everyone by that event.
Wonderful. Yes. Oh, this is so great. Thank you so much for stopping by and telling us about it.
Absolutely.
This is exciting.
Yes.
All right.